All right, so we opened the call, we did qualification, and now it's time for the presentation. So the first thing that I want to give you is do not make this the focal point of your entire call. People make this too important and they go on forever. Like they turn it into some sort of keynote speech where they talk for 45 minutes until the prospect is dead of tiredness and bore them. Like, don't do that. It should be a couple minutes. It should be slated towards whatever they told you in the qualification process. And as you move forward in your sales journey, you'll learn to sort of tweak it and customize it for them in that call. Like you have a certain framework, and then the examples that you use will be based on whatever they told you in the qualification process. So presentation, couple minutes max. Let's say ideally 5 minutes. Don't go over 10 minutes. And don't be autistic about this. Approximately. I just don't want you to give a 45-minute presentation because no one cares that much about the solution. They care about the baby, not about the labor pains and the whole like birthing process. Show me the baby. That's what I want to see. Now, what I'll give you is 2 formulas that I use to put pitches together. They're time tested, they're proven, they work, and I'm going to give you some examples as well. First one that I use is problem, agitate, solve. So PAS, problem, agitate, solve. And the other one is attention, interest, desire, action. So AIDA, PAS or AIDA. You can use either one works, just see which one fits your product best. And let me give you some decent examples. Let's say we sell a solution for male pattern baldness. People losing their hair, right? Men losing their hair. It's a big thing. Men are very self-conscious about it. By the way, just shave it off. It'll be fine. But let's say male pattern baldness. So the PAS for this would be, we start off with a problem. So you're losing hair, or are you losing hair? Or if you're losing hair, this is important for you. And then we state the problem, but then we go on to agitate. Agitate is sort of you're putting your thumb into the wound. Like, okay, so losing hair causes a whole array of issues. So, well, let's face it, you're probably less attractive to the other sex. It's very hard to, get your style going. You're doing the comb over thing, but that doesn't really look like the hair is thinning. It gets you less respect from other men. And as you can see, I'm sort of struggling to find, because this is off the top of my head and I wouldn't really care about baldness, and I have hair. So it's hard for me to come up with something, but it's, I picked this example. So you go into all of the different insecurities and all of the different issues that they might face. Now, you know these because you've talked about it in the qualification. So if this was before we were talking about male pattern baldness, I would probably have asked, what for you personally, right? What is the main reason why you want to, get this sorted out? Like why you want to fix this problem? And then they say, well, I'm losing my hair, makes me less attractive. And then probably the next question in the qualification process would have been, yeah, no, I definitely get it. Like we hear this all the time from men. Like for you personally, have you noticed other things in your life that are just harder because you're losing hair? Or are you like, do you expect other things to become harder? And you just go into the problem with them and they give you the stuff that they're like annoyed about, pissed off about. So maybe it's costing them money, maybe it's costing them a romantic relationship, maybe they see potential on the table or money on the table that they want to take, but they're not taking it right now. This is what you agitate in the agitate phase of problem, agitate, solve. You sort of feed their words back to them. And what they will do is like, hey, oh yeah, this guy is talking about me. He knows exactly. Yeah, I know exactly because you just told me exactly. This wasn't hard. So, okay. And then we go into solve or solution. Just basically you saying all of this stuff is super annoying and it's costing you XYZ. And that is exactly the reason why we made this service or this product that we're talking about now. Because this solves all of that. And it does it in a very particular way. Let me tell you all about it. You sort of go over the product or the service, whatever you do. And this is an easy lead up to the close. Because now we've identified the problem and they agree with us. We've agitated it. We made them pissed off about it. And then we gave them the solution, basically saying, oh, but this is exactly what you need. Let's do it with email marketing for a second. So the problem is you have this subscriber list and you're not sending emails or you're sending some emails, but you would like to do that. You know that they could do better and you're not. There's massive potential on the table. That's the problem. Then the agitate is like, and if you were to tap into this potential, it would make such a massive difference for the bottom line. Like you just know that the sales level would be X right now. So what you could say, like, it's costing you Y right now, which is, just a shame because this is a solvable problem. Like we went to the moon and back a couple times. I'm sure we can solve this problem. And that's exactly what we do every day for clients like you. Because what you see is that if you don't do this, not only do you lose money right now, but you also lose customers in the long run. Like you have retention issues, you have churn, people just, don't subscribe anymore. You sort of fade into obscurity. This is the agitate phase. And that's why we've set up our service exactly the way we've set it up. Now, if you're clever, you can even do the thing where you talk them off of certain options in the agitate phase. So let's say you're doing email marketing. You could say, well, and some people are solving that by going to AI. And sure, AI gives you words. This is true, but it's like word salad. It has no personality. It doesn't have your personality. Well, it has no personality at all. So it has as much personality as a pack of yogurt. And people immediately realize there's something wrong here. This isn't a human being talking to me. And you lose this connection with your customers. Now, what you've done there is you've sort of taken AI as an argument. And in the agitate phase, you've sort of disqualified that as a solution. And then, another solution that some of our clients have tried in the past before they came to us was that they had some, maybe some Fiverr guy or some guy from, Bangladesh or whatever, write some emails. And some of them were riddled with errors or grammar. Like some of these people just can't write. It's unfortunate. But it's the same thing. Like like they say, if you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. I'm not calling these people monkeys. I'm just, making a point here. It's just the quality wasn't there. And you don't want to mess up the connection with your customers by going super low cost on this. Not only because there's a connection there, also because it's costing you sales. Like that is actually, the approach will cost you more money than it will ever make you. So a lot of our clients have done that, but that's, that also doesn't really work. And then once you have all the possible solutions, you've sort of, disqualified those, then you can give your solution, which is the ultimate solution. So let me go into the other formula in the next video.